Hi everybody, Ellen here. I'm going to do kind of an updated version of my TBR pile because Jamie has been nagging about me to do a new one, and let's face it, I've been kind of postponing it because it takes such a long time to do it. But today I'm going to show you guys all of my unread books. So I will not be telling you guys what they're about because that would be here for hours, but I'm just going to tell you guys what books are, show you them, you know, and who wrote them. And yeah, let's get started because this will probably take a shit long time. First, I'm going to go through the books I have on my March TBR. So we have Vicious by V.E. Schwab, Autobiography by Christina Lauren, Invictus by Ryan Groden, The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. And then we move on to the other books that I have not finished, and we have Sago Yoga by Filippa Odevall and Karin Lundström, which is a book I will try to do with my kids when I get, you know, back to work again. And then we have The Final Empire, which is book 1 in the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson. We have 10,000 Skies Above You by Claudia Gray, Eveless by Sarah Holland, The Hearts We Sold by Emily Lloyd Jones, The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson, The Enchantress Returns by Chris Colfer, which is book 2 in the Land of Stories, Last Namsara by Kristin Cesarelli, Harry Potter, A History of Magic by the British Library, Little Mermaid and Other Fairy Tales by Hans Christian Andersen, Stolthet och fördom by Jane Austen, Ester Karlsson med K by Olsenia and Hansen, Lisas val by Eli Åman Ovets. We have on the top Döden ingen ser by Anna-Marie Shetline. Sorry about the pronunciation. And then under that we have Jägaren by Camilla Åresvärd, Den sista vilan by Mats Ahlstedt, Lilla dockan by Ingrid Elfberg, Gudar och monster by Laini Taylor, which is book 3 in Önskemånglarens dotter, The Hidden Oracle, which is book 1 in The Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan, Dark Prophecy, which is book 2 in The Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan, Papperssjälar by Emma Johansson, Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. And then we have The Beauty of Darkness by Mary E. Pearson, which is book 3 in The Remnant Chronicles, Heart of Betrayal by Mary E. Pearson, which is book 2 in The Remnant Chronicles. And then we have The Archive by V.E. Schwab, Out of the Easy by Ruda Sepetys, This Shattered World by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner, which is book 2 in the Starbound trilogy, The Diviners by Liba Bray, The Valiant by Leslie Livingston, God's Grave by Jay Kristoff, Frostblood by Ellie Blake, Tara by Leslie Pierce, The Winner's Crime by Marie Wachowski, Winner's Kiss also by Marie Wachowski. We have Mörk Ängel by Laini Taylor, which is book 1 in Önskemånglarens dotter, Blod och stjärnstoft by Laini Taylor, which is book 2 in Önskemånglarens dotter, and Amber in the Ashes by Sabah Tahir, A Million Worlds with You by Claudia Gray, The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, Dragonfly in Amber by Diana Gabaldon, Wind Witch by Susan Dennard, Dumpling by Julie Murphy, The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, Wicked Like a Wildfire by Lana Popovich, Winger by Andrew Smith, Mörkrets hjärta by Joseph Conrad, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, Lasse-Majas besynnerliga äventyr, Dracula by Bram Stoker, Dess din vrede upphör by Åsa Larsson, 102 minuter, den sanna berättelsen om kampen för överlevnad inne i World Trade Center by Jim Dwyer and Kevin Flynn. The Shadow Cipher, which is book 1 in the York series, written by Laura Ruby. Silkesmaskan by Robert Galbraith, a.k.a. J.K. Rowling. Bakom din rygg by Sofie Sara Brandt. Min fantastiska väninna av Elena Ferrante. Hennes nya namn by Elena Ferrante. Gudarnas blod, Industries Called Kejsaren by Connie Gulden. The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell. The Well of Ascension, which is book 2 in the Mistborn trilogy, also by Brandon Sanderson. The Hero of Ages, which is book 3 in the Mistborn series, by Brandon Sanderson. And then I'm too lazy to pick take these books out because that's a struggle. But we have Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Princess, all written by Cassandra Clare, and they are from the Infernal Devices trilogy. And we have Defy the Stars by Claudia Gray, Sending of Skvall by Curtis Sittenfeld, Even the Darkest Stars by Heather Fawcett, Till We Meet Again by Leslie Pierce, A World Without Princes by Somana Shainani, which is book 2 in the series called The School for Good and Evil, Falling Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes, Shirley by Leslie Pierce, Pivot Point by Casey West, Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving, Sophie's Val by William Styron, Blue Lily Lily Blue by Maggie Stiefvater, The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater, both of which are in the series called The Raven Cycle. All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr, Det Saknade by Thomas Rydahl, Det Andra by Nils Petter Löv, Drakviskaren by Lovisa Wistrand, Mirele Dangin by Caroline Hurtig, Fången från Skottland by Diana Gabaldon, Grace by Anthony Doerr, Landsförrädaren by David Baldacci, Opium by Staffan Nordstrand, Furyborn by Claire Legrand, Roar by Cora Carmack, Forest of a Thousand Lanterns by Julie C. Dow, Daughter of the Burning City by Amanda Foody, The Complete Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, Rött Uppror by Pierce Brown, 3 Dark Crowns by Kendra Blake, Wayfarer by Alexander Bracken, City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare, which is book 4 in the Mortal Instruments, Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, which is book 1 in the Dark Artifices, Blood's Fade, which is book 2 in the series called Rosornas Krig by Connie Gulden, The Complete Works of William Shakespeare by William Shakespeare, Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens, The Dödas Dolk by Jenny Töredal, Pappersbåtar by Annika Castro Nilsson, and then I have 2 copies of En enda risk by Simona Arnstedt, För leken tåla by M.J. Arledge, Lex Demos by Staffan Gulsby, Sjusiffrigt by Anna Carolina, It by Stephen King, Their Fractured Light, which is book 2 in the Starbound trilogy, and this is written by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner, Löwenskiöldska ringen, Charlotte Löwenskiöld, Anna Svärd, all by Simma Lagerlöf, Styren mellan haven by M.L. Stedman, Solvarg by Connie Gulden, which is book 2 in the series called Rosornas Krig, Queen of Shadows by Sergei Maas, Tower of Dawn by Sergei Maas, The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon, Gyllene Sonen by Pierce Brown, Anne of the Green Gables by Ellen Montgomery. And the last book of my Enroid ones are Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. So as of right now, I have 119 unread books, unless I counted it wrong, which is, not impossible. But it's definitely been a huge change from before my book buying ban, which have been going really well. But now I've ordered some books because in March I'm allowed to buy books, so might go up again with a lot because I ordered a shitload of books. But yeah, it's currently 119, and if you like this video, please don't forget to give me some thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the little button down below. And yeah, I hope we see each other next time. Bye.